Alright. Alright. Yo, Statical! Alright. Just waiting for things to get started, for people to get in, you know? Also gonna share this with some of my friends if they want to hang out real quick. 1 second, and then we'll get started. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's good to hear, my friend. Oh my god, why is my phone not loading? There we go. Whew. Oh yeah, I also need to post this into the community page. Yeah, this might take a few minutes, I apologize everybody. But then we'll get going. How has the limbo nonsense been going? Kind of funny. I actually learned something new from my buddy Sajin that I never realized. Because of Limbo's Rift Torrent giving me so much additive damage, using, like, Serration is literally pointless. I get so little damage returns. So I've been optimizing my setups, and I've been using something like this instead. On like my Trumna and other weapons, especially the Ocucore, like no... which one is it? Where is this mod? Yeah, Hornet Strike. I'm not running this, and I'm getting crazy damage still, while improving my quality of life. Oh. Failed to connect the server. What just happened? The heck is going on? There we go. That was weird. Oh, it was... Oh, I know what it is. I enabled cross-save recently, so that might have been what it was. Like a little bug. Server's dying because they opened cross... Yeah, I opened up my cross-save recently to a new account that I made specifically for PC. So that's probably what it is. Let's see. What kind of funky weapons can we use? Would be a good one. Basmu's pretty good. Miter's pretty good. Bratton. I actually have been using the Amprix with no Serration, right? This is the build I'm using with Rift Torrent, and it absolutely shreds. Like, absolutely shreds. And then I also made this Bubonico setup. The Vitrica. I've thought of going back to the Vitrica for a little bit. I don't know if I have a good build for it, is the problem. Because for some reason I can't get the mode to work, where like you slash in the air. And it like, where is this thing? I have so many melees.
Ordis is angry.
Did I pass it?
I may require maintenance after all.
Where is this? Oh, it's right there. How did I miss that so many times? So I can get rid of, say, sacrificial pressure because of this. I'll keep melee retaliation on because it's actually quite nice. And I could put on something... I don't know if Focus Radion would be good, but I could use Killing Blow instead. Because my damage will be very high on the heavies. And then, actually, we'll switch from the Bubonico. Quanta Vandal's pretty good. Synoid Simulator has been kind of funny. And, oh my god, what do I want to use? Oh my god. I apologize. You know what, we'll go with the Basmu for a little bit. I've been loving this too. So this is a setup that I've been using. And you'll get to see what it can do with Rift Torrent. It's pretty nice. And then, wait, am I using the right build? I am.
Ready
Good.
to kick.
Do a little Grenier survival, I think, and then we'll bring out the Miter and do some Corpus. Oh, well, not public. I was running some missions in a, what was it called? Yeah, this isn't what I want. Abort mission. Cool, I've always liked the Basmu, but it lacked. Oh, buddy, you're gonna like what I've been able to do with it here. It's always been a personal favorite of mine, but after I learned about the Serration thing, I now, like, I'm just looking at this and I'm like, Alright, so we'll do this, we'll do a little bit of Grenier survival for a little bit, and then we'll grab, like, the Miter or something, and we'll go into Corpus and Void, I think, if there's a Fissure. Because I do need credits, because I am very poor, as you can see.
Their focus impressive. Give them all warriors down.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your way.
Where are they coming from? Shoot them there. Let's get the party started. Yeah, like that. I think it's very strong. Oh, and then Yaku Core? I finally got the augment for it. Damn. That was very helpful. There we go.
Life support incoming.
Where are the enemies? Oh, there. That's crazy, even the beam shreds. I know, right?
A life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you.
It also helps I have one of the green Tau shards on for extra corrosive. Which, controversially, I think getting the full strip is actually stupid. Because if you get the full strip, you lose the damage bonuses with certain damage types through the armor values. At least to me. But yeah, it's just, yeah. Just do that. It's just that. It's so strong under this. I love it. I'm even thinking of possibly, because I'm working on another video right now, right? And it's going to be an important one. But I'm also thinking of working on another video right after, where I'm going to discuss why Serration on Limbo is unnecessary. And I'll see if Sajin Khan is interested in collabing, because he was the one that told me about this, and I was just like, man, this is some important shit.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
So, yo, Dystopia, what's up, man? Doing good at work? Or are you home now? Just doing some limboing for a little bit, because I was bored. Let's bring out the Octocore again. Oh, there you are. Working hard, hardly working. Oh man, I feel ya. There we go. Ah, greetings, my friend. How's it going? Just shredding with the Octocore and doing some Bazmoo stuff for a little bit. And I think maybe at around the 20 to 30 minute mark we'll bounce and do some survival and some of the other missions. Because I've already finished all my weeklies. Can't do like Archon hunts, unfortunately. Or Netra cells for that matter. Oh, we got a boy!
Another life support capsule.
Which one is it gonna be? Where are you? Oh, thanks. You cooking anything new? Yeah, I am gonna be working on something pretty soon. How's the bathroom? Never gave it a shot myself? Well, Dystopia, you just saw. It's a boy! Yeah. Yeah, Fido, it is the boy. Hey, yeah, Dystopia, the Bazmoo is a very underrated rifle, personally.
Keep up the good work. Extraction is available if you need it.
Ow. Oh, we got a lot of boys in here. Get melted! I see it has infinite ammo, that's a nice plus. It works off of the battery system. And to be honest, I wish the battery was larger, but it's manageable if you have good reload speed on it. Like, I have 80%. How's your luck been with Netra cells? Pretty good actually. Like, literally, 2 days ago, I got 2 Archon shards, a melee arcane adapter, and 1 melee crescendo, and I forgot to post this in the community page. But a week before, like last week's extra cells, I got 2 melee duplicates in a row. I completely forgot to show that, but I'll probably send it after the stream. Bazmoo. What is it? Oh, I need to. Oh, the stream is frozen on my end. Let me reset it. Because I have like the stream open on my phone, that way I can read chat, and for some reason it's frozen for me. So it might take a minute. Okay. Oh, I'm out of the rift! Wait! Oh! I was just... wait! I just realized. Okay. Alright, let me just stand here for a second. While I open up the stream again. Or not, because I think my phone's not connecting. Limbo main, by the way. Yeah. How hard do you think the Exceltra Prime is gonna hit? I'm hoping the Exceltra Prime's good. I've never used the base one, but I have heard it has problems. Where I got 1 duplicate, and that's about it when it comes to good drops and all the extra stuff since release. Oh man, don't worry, Fino, you'll get there. It'll happen eventually, you'll get good drops. Professor Dystopia here, also great to see CC-focused Warframe mains. Yeah, people sleep on CC a lot, because, like, I feel like CC is more, like, controversially, I think CC is actually more important than damage, because you want to make sure you're actually alive. And I love Limbo's version of CC because it directly impacts his survivability. Which is why I find him so fun. He's a puzzle. Okay, where? Oh, they're all in there. I just get annoyed by things like rogue void rings that ignore everything from Limbo's kit. Yeah, I can agree to that, but it's also not too hard to just exit the rift with like a good shield gate and like kill them, you know? Like, it's annoying, but it's manageable at the very least. Actually, I might do survival there for a little bit. I haven't been doing much of the survival in that area, mainly because like I feel like the enemy density is too low, so it runs out too fast. Okay. Oh wow, it's still hitting them. Or I guess not. I don't really use incarnate weapons, so I can't just burst the enemy. Yeah. I see what you mean. I don't think I tried Limbo in any of the new missions. I've tried him in every single one. He's good for everything except the boss fight, because the boss can't be put in the rift, unfortunately, so it works like the Archons. Which is annoying, but again, like I said, it's manageable. But I mean, Limbo's passive of just entering and exiting the rift alone is pretty good. Okay. I need to get life support up at some point, since I was taking so long to try and check out the chat. I'm gonna really quickly do this just for safety reasons. Because I really think when I tried booting up the chat again, and I wasn't fighting anything, it kind of screwed up the flow. Wish Limbo was more team-friendly. Yeah, and that is unfortunately the problem with them. Awesome frame, but more of a solo playstyle. And it's not even so much that he isn't, like, team-friendly to the extent where, like, he can't be used in a squad. He certainly can. If you, have a good coordinated team that knows what they're doing. But it's particularly with randoms that it can be pretty annoying. I personally don't mind because I know how the rift works, but most people don't. So it becomes an issue very quickly. Wow, that was strong. Okay, really quickly. Alright, so 1 second, just gonna pause for a second. Sorry. I really need to boot up the chat, that way I can actually see what's being said properly. Alright, there we go. Now I can see. Good. I did a small cataclysm with my friends in the circuit, seems alright. Yeah, a small cataclysm setup is pretty good. I just feel like it limits him a little too much at times. But here's the best part. You can actually just shoot straight through the cataclysm to hit enemies on the other side, so long as they're not actually in the bubble. Because bullets can't get inflicted with rift status, so it'll just treat the cataclysm as though it's not there. I did that once in the Archon hunts as a joke, where I did the cataclysm on the Archon. I just stood outside the bubble and shot into it, and it was damaging him. It was pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna bust out the Octocore again. Because we can do this. Interesting. Yeah, it is interesting, because then when I realized that, I would just take the small one into a squad, because as long as squad mates aren't in the bubble, they can still shoot through it to hit enemies on the other side. I had a thought of doing a video where I get a Loki with disarm, and the small bubble, and the gas miter setup that I've done before, and just, like, lure them into the bubble. It's funny, I was testing something with the miter, and I fired a projectile on rift dashes before it hit the enemy and it dealt damage. Yeah. See, Fino knows what he's talking about. Fino knows what's up. And I apologize, am I pronouncing your name properly? I might not be. It seems game checks in what state you are for projectiles. Yeah, it does. Kind of like how the Eidolons are, where it's always checked to be in the rift, or outside of it. I am? Okay, good. I am saying that right. God, this thing is amazing. I love the Octocore. You can just do this! Oh, we got another boy! Which one is it? Malice! Alright, I'm gonna wait for the bubble to spawn. There we go. It's a boy! Yeah, and the slow a lot on my Sentinel, which is very, very nice. CC on top of CC, what more could you want? Alright, I think we'll actually just use the Octocore and save the Baz move for the Acolytes, because... Oh hey, we got 10 people watching, that's a record! Cold underrated, to be honest. It is. Like, I think the status is very good. I don't think the damage type itself is necessarily that good. Simply because it's like, it just doesn't do enough, I feel. Makes Archons a joke. Oh, the slow can affect the Archons? Ooh, alright. I'll have to use that then if that's the case. That would make it way easier. Utility from it, amazing though. Yeah, it is. Like, especially with the crit damage buff that it gives. The crit damage buff in particular is one of my favorite things about Cold.
The longer you fight,
Then it goes through
the more
Overguard.
successful
That's
you'll
another
be.
huge plus. Where the fuck are they? There they are. There's a reason why DE made the fragmented bosses immune to cold status effects. Okay, that actually does make sense. Now that I understand that. Okay. So, there. Eat. Oh, there's a lot of enemies over here apparently. There we go. You said you had 2 emerald shards, right? I have made like 4 actually. I only have 1 on my limbo. I'm using 1 towel to get the damage, like to get the armor to 98%. Because it's enough where like I can get good damage, but it's also enough where I can still keep the damage bonus on armored targets. Where was that maniacal laughter coming from? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Smart. Yeah, it is. It is smart. And, I don't know who it was that came up with the idea. I think it was it's not MH Blackie. It's something MC Gamers, I believe is the name of the YouTube channel. He's another Warframe content creator. I saw his video about it and I was like, that's actually really smart. I should do that. So go check out his video on it if you're interested. Like, the dude breaks it down and it's very interesting. Yep, MC Gamer CZ. That's right, Fino. The OG lad. Yeah, that dude's video made me realize it's probably better to actually not armor strip, because then theoretically I keep more damage. Because of the damage bonus through armor. Alright, so once it hits the 20-minute mark, we'll bounce, and then we're gonna start another survival run on a different faction. first learned about it through a similar YouTube creator, Nash Prime. Felt mind-blowing after learning it. His "But Why" videos are amazing. I know, right? I need to get around to watching him more and more, because I haven't watched it. Like, outside of that video, I think the last time I watched him was like a couple months ago. But whenever he puts on something, I always enjoy it. So, I should seriously start getting back and watching it again. I think new Hydroid passive kinda cucked him now that it's full strip. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's not bad, like, he can still do a good job, Hydroid. But I also think it feels a little unnecessary would be the best word for it. His builds are always so entertaining. Yeah. Yeah, he's like the guy, if I remember correctly, he's the guy that always uses Inaros, right? He uses Inaros Prime. And I just feel like, if the dude's been making content for this long and still using it, he must be having fun. Enemies are dying. Wait, I thought we talked about Nash Prime. Oh, I was talking about NC Gamers. Oh, my apologies. But yeah, he too. Damage. Some guys up here. Oh, we got the last boy of the run. Please do not be violent, because you are annoying as shit. Okay, good, it's misery. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. There he goes. It's the boy. Alright, so we're gonna jump out of this mission, and we're gonna do... Alright, so chat, vote for me here. Which do you want to see first? Corpus or Void Survival?
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Oh, hey. Corpus, I think. What's your percentage of Limbo usage? Slightly curious in Corpus Survival. Alright, we'll do Corpus. Yeah, I can show it. When we, get back to the Orbiter. Corpus for the suffering. Corpus calling it now. Corpus, sure. Alright, we'll do Corpus. And we'll bring along the ultimate cheat code, the Incarnate Miter.
Your will was greater. This is good.
Cool. I'm trying to find my water bottle right now. 1 second. There it is. Very good. So what's funny is that we have like a little bit of like a storm system coming through over here in Floridaville. Not taking Miter into Corpus mission, challenge impossible. I mean, I've done missions without the Miter. It's just that it makes it way easier, more comfy. You can press spacebar to skip the 10-second animation. So Animalistic, I'm on PlayStation, so I can't do that. But we will specifically take the gas Miter, because it is funny what you can do with this. Alright. Do that. My bad. Eh, don't worry, man, it's okay. It happens. We'll bring along this setup because it's kind of funny. OcuCore will also bring. I'll also show you how the OcuCore fares against nullifiers too, because it's a decent option. Because I would say though, if you don't want to use the Incarnate Miter, the best other weapon I would recommend is the Dual Toxicist Incarnate, because the Incarnate mode absolutely shreds shields. Defense, survival, there it is. Here we go! Any beam weapon melts bubbles. I wouldn't say any. There are a few that can't do it too well. Like I was bringing along, what weapon was I thinking of? The Glaxian, because I was trying out the Glaxian Vandal for the first time in a while, and it had a little bit of problems with the shields for some reason. Kind of just depends. What you really need is like a high fire rate weapon to to melt the shields.
They have just shut down
Another
all
good choice
systems.
is
I'm
the
sending life support
dual
capsules your
Ichor
way.
Incarnate, because the gas clouds it forms can go through the nullifier bubbles and the rift. We got a lot of thermal thunder clapping tomorrow. Oh, I should also show you guys my thermal thunder build that I've got going here. Kind of funny. In public, yeah. Public squads. That's another thing too. Lately I've been like using Limbo and public squads more often than I was before, because I've been starting to want to learn how to do it properly. And I would say I've been doing an okay job. Remind me, does influence spread Ichor clouds? I haven't tried that actually, it might, because I know that Zephyr's tornadoes can spawn them. So it's very possible that melee influence can spread the clouds, because I think it just has to be killed through the use of the melee weapon. By any other means, like transferring it to like the tornadoes works. So I would assume so. If so, that would be absolutely bonkers. So why is making the Limbo documentary first? Professor Dystopia or Sci-Fi? So right now I'm still working on the Nidus guide that I've been teasing you guys about since November, and I've been back to working on it again. And the only reason it hasn't been out lately is A, I've been like slightly burnt out on it, and B, the next Whispers update is going to introduce a new Nidus augment, so regardless, I'm going to have to pause it until after the augment releases. But I've been trying to get most of it done now, that way I don't have too much for it later. Just taking time, because it's like, this thing is going to be a monstrosity. Because I plan to go super into detail. I haven't heard of that. Haven't heard of what? Oh yeah, I read the data mine augments. Makes sense to pause the development. Yeah. For its link? Yeah, it's a new link augment. What it does is that when you link to an ally or an enemy, based on the number of stacks you have, you get extra HP. And theoretically, I was talking to Well Played Ninjas about this. I don't know if you guys have seen his content too. He was talking about how it's theoretically possible with it to reach like 7,000 health on Nidus with the new augment. Limbo is also on my list, but he isn't the one I'm currently working on. I'd like to let the main tell me what to do. I mean, if you want to make a guide, go for it, Dystopia. Like, I'll help you out with it if you're interested. But my planned guide, because I am planning on revisiting him at some point, isn't probably going to be for like another couple months
Additional
at
life
least.
support has arrived.
Because I also plan on probably doing one on Lavos in between, because I also really like Lavos. There we go. This is one of the few use cases where I think Prime Sure Footed could be useful here. I keep getting knocked over by the Miter Blast, because it keeps targeting the stuff that's stuck to me. That sounds like a cool augment. I'm not sure where it'd fit it on him. I have seen requests for Lavos, Oberon, and Frost. Dystopia, I'm not actually sure if you've seen it or not on my channel, but I did make a guide on Oberon a few months back that was pretty decent in my opinion, but it actually got me in contact with Burst Gosling. I think you've met him through Station's Discord, and that's how we ended up meeting. Because he was like, no, this is how you're supposed to use this one. And I was like, oh. This is impressive. Oh, there you are. Oh, we crawling. You know what? That's a joke. I'm just gonna crawl for a while. Just crap walk around. Yeah, there's a couple experience Oberons, which thank God I know so little about him. Yeah, there's apparently a lot that I didn't know about Oberon either when making that that guide. And I'm so happy that Burst exists because the dude is an actual wizard. What if Limbo Augment? I would love another Limbo Augment, but the saddest part is I don't think it will ever happen anytime soon. Like, I know that DE Rebecca plays Limbo, but even with that, I don't think that's on their plate at the moment. Damn. 1-2 shot with the miter. The gas miter. Well, who knows? We could end up getting a Limbo Augment at some point. I would love to finally have one for his Stasis. He's got one for Banish, he's got one for Rift Surge, and he's got one for Cataclysm. Stasis is just the last one. Rebecca plays Limbo? Yeah, I learned that she does randomly. Rift Haven is such a bait for me. I love support-esque Warframes, and that was trying so hard. Yeah, and, like, here's the thing. Rift Haven would be good if it wasn't for the fact it only affected allies. If it could affect Limbo himself, I would have considered that an auto-install. Gets an augment eventually so he's not as forgotten. Aw, man, Caliban, you know, the saddest part is, I actually really like Caliban. I think he's actually kind of underrated. Oh, the Cataclysm Augment rework? Yeah, that one absolutely needs to be reworked, because it straight up doesn't work. Or at least doesn't work as it says it does. But, Caliban, like I said, I actually have a bit of a soft spot for Caliban. I don't think he's nearly as bad as people say he is. But oh my god, he needs something. Speaking of Caliban, alright, Dystopia. What is your wisdom today? Even if it did, there is no point in it. I may smoking something, but I swear the Pablo mentioned a future augment pass again. Caliban's Toronto said he has no dump stat. I mean, I can kind of see that. I do feel like efficiency might be a dump stat now because we now have like Energy Nexus. Which, speaking of which, Trinity needs buffs, so she can become relevant too. Calvin may or not be the current subject for me. Oh, alright, Dystopia. I'm gonna enjoy that cooking. Like you to give me a reason to use them more. Oh, that's right. Okay, so guys, what you just saw there with the oh my god, the bubble, the nullifier bubble. So I discovered recently, and this was meant to be a secret until the Limbo Augment, but you just saw it there, or the Limbo Guide. Apparently Rift Torrent's Radial Banish can go through nullifier bubbles and catch the nullifiers in the rift with the bubble and everything. And I found that out by complete mistake. Wait. No. Yeah, Fido, it's a thing. I have the footage and everything. It's actually evil. Don't let DE know. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them know about that. That is one of the craziest secrets when it comes to Limbo. Because if DE knew, I'd probably get banned. So he's not in the rift that time. Oh my god, come on. Can you please let me get headshots on you? There we go. A die. It's a boy. Man, I'm actually having problems. Wait, what did I miss? What? Oh, so statical. There's a thing that you can do if you have the max range, like Rift Torrent, is that apparently the radial banish of the Rift Torrent combo can go through the nullifier bubbles and catch them in the rifts. But I don't think that's intentional at all. I discovered a very interesting bug with Caliban, but I will not be stating it. Don't want hate for pointing it out and then, oh no, and then it getting fixed. Yeah, I understand. So yeah, boys, what you saw on stream did not happen. Having trouble trying to figure out what the heck I'm looking at. Okay, we're gonna bust up the bottom floor for a little bit, I think. I love this community. How much range would you need for it? Preferably 250%. Max range 280% would be optimal, because the problem is that the bubbles from the nullifiers can be pretty big. Done that sometimes. I always wonder why I randomly saw a frozen nullifier. Yup, that's exactly why, Statical. And it's apparently been in the game since this rework, and it's never been fixed. So don't say anything. Oh man. Randomly, my Midas shot just missed. That's a lot of mods themselves for a single set. Rough to build around. I run 258%. I mean, the thing is, you know, you don't really need to... so let me explain. Limbo's dump stat, depending on what you're building for, is gonna be health, obviously, because he's got the rifts, and then efficiency if you've got energy nexus, which is what I'm running right now. The only reason I'm not running higher range at the moment is because I'm comfortable at where I'm at. Even so, as cool of a tactic as it is to banish the nullifiers, it's not super optimal because it requires a lot of, like, planning to make it work. He's not in the rift. He is now. My 208% has 40% strength, and that's rough on Rifto Limbo. I mean, it is, but I can show you the build that I'm running real quick. Because it's not impossible to get 280% range with that, it just means that you have to lose strength for it. Which is sad. But at the same time, I mean, I was able to hit 5,000% Rift Torrent with 250% range. Do you recommend health or shield gating? Absolutely shield gating on Limbo. Absolutely shield gating. Especially because shield gating has never been in a better, like, how should I put it? Like an easier to use manner than it is right now. So shield gating I would always recommend. But if you want to try something different, you could try Health Tank Limbo. I've done it before, and it does work. but
You
it's
are
not
running out of
particularly
time.
great.
Consider
Ah,
extraction.
fuck. Alright, so we're gonna open up one of these real quick. Very accessible shield gating is. Yeah. Shield gating is way easier to use now.
Life support activated.
So there's just not much of a reason to actually use health tanking unless the frame already has like a lot of health and armor. Oh, it's violence. Where is he? Where's he gonna spawn? Aw, crap. Oh my god. Violence, get over here. There we go. And this is why I usually bring the miter. Hey, see, this boy's
We
vanished.
will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you
It's
can.
not a boy, it's a...
Critical life support levels. Extraction is your best option.
Yeah. He's... Violent summoning his inner sexy boy energy from the limbo body parts. Do blast charge for shields work? They kind of work. Like, the problem is, for those of you who don't know about the blast nerf, okay, I caught a Sci-Fi stream. Hey, Gamble, my boy, what's up? Oh.
Another life
On Limbo's
support
abilities?
capsule is now available.
Yeah, I got... Good afternoon, Gamble. And yeah, Sackle Hat, they did get nerfed. So, technically it would, I believe, but only the health on ability damage one, not the status, I think. I'm
Life
having
support
trouble
has
here.
been replenished.
This is why I don't like the Corpus maps all
Life
too
support
much,
has
is
been
that the
replenished.
tile sets are just way too big, at least on this one. I think after this we'll do Orkin, because the Orkin tile sets are way easier to manage. And yeah, see, it's like super wide spread out. Hey, love Statical Hat 3347. Yes, it is the Warframe cinematic universe where all the YouTubers and watchers know each other. I love it. This is what I like about playing this game, just hanging out with people that know each other. Oh my god. I need to find a better... Alright, so really quickly, I am gonna try finding a better room for this, because this is annoying. Ah, here. This is perfect. Get in
I've
here.
delivered another life support capsule.
I personally feel like a stray discovered on the side of the road. Lol. Nah, Dystopia, you're good. That Volband video alone was excellent. I've just been popping into everyone's streams. That's cool. You're like the traveling merchant kind of guy. You know a little bit of everybody. Wait, Disto is the lad that made the 40-minute Volband vid? Yes, he is, Fino. Yes, he is. And it was excellent. Dude, this style of video is my drug roll. Dead free. Yeah, Dystopia, that video was an absolute banger. Reminded me a lot of Sajan's work a little bit, but like your own flavor. It's probably one of the best guides I've ever seen. I'd probably say that too, actually, Fino. I agree. Supplies, these tile sets. So we got a boy. Got a boy. The last one. Where is he? Oh, he's above me. Oh, come on. I appreciate the compliments, guys. Yeah, man. Oh no! Wait, is this the first death? Oh no! No, it is! Ah! Dang it. Oh well.
Tenno, extraction is ready.
Yeah, I really don't like fighting these guys.
You shouldn't have all these lovely warm bodies.
Keep them coming, my dude. The little guys are as important.
I'm the luckiest girl in the system.
Yeah, Dystopia is cooking, and I like the cooking. F-pad. Oh well. I've done better than that. But, yeah. How could you die? Yeah, so what happened was that the bubble got popped, right? And that wasn't the problem, but the problem is that what's his name? Malice got his shield off, his windshield. My limbo gripe is that you can spell banish while down to use last gasp. Oh man, that's not good. I hope you guys will be ready for Caliban when it comes. I am so ready for that, dude. Any reason to make him more relevant. Because I think he's pretty cool, personally. Actually, let's change fashion real quick. Because I always need to look cool. I got that one. That one. Need Caliban 2024 video. Yeah, let's go with my goofy look. I am looking forward to it eagerly, yes. The world will catch on fire when the Caliban video launches from Professor Dystopia. Limbo C fashion. Sentient Pinhead needs the attention. Yeah. He absolutely does. Sabotage. Alright, so no fissures, but we're still going in.
Years to live, yet spend most of that time
Doing everything wrong.
learning how.
And then depending on how I feel, I'll either be done or we'll do something else that's more interesting.
You succeed.
Caliban has been sitting in my arsenal since he came out. Y'all came out of nowhere the past year, by the way. It's always been the same content creators. I know, right? Like, you wanna know what's funny? The whole reason I got into content creation was because, well, yeah, because of Limbo, partially. But also because I kind of just got tired of seeing the same stuff over and over again. And it was specifically Sajan's video. It was Sajan's video on Zephyr that made me think, wait, there are good content creators out here. They're just hiding in the shadows. So I was like, you know what? We're doing it. Much better. Fight heals me. Was tired of Volvan being ignored. Yeah. Partially same with Limbo, like I said. but also just the fact that it just gets boring when you see the same 3 guys make videos, you know what I mean? You need more diversity. And I'm calling it now. I think either Embrace the Fight, once I learned to gamble from Nova, I went down a rabbit hole with y'all. I like the group that we got. It's way better content than the normal stuff you see. Yeah, gamble. Base the gamble here. But it's like, the problem that I have, and what I think is gonna happen, is that eventually we're gonna get so big that people are gonna want to start coming specifically to us when they want to learn specific frames from now on instead of the big creators, because a lot of them don't really know what they're talking about. Nightmare Frame, yeah. Nightmare Frame, what an interesting guy. What a very, very interesting person. Yeah, this is way more comfy. Another new creator is the only one dead. I love his Tigris Prime video. I'll have to look into that after this then, man. I always want to look for new stuff. Okay, where are the enemies? There they are.
Life support on the way.
Hey Gamble, since you're in the chat here, one thing that I wanted to ask about, like, the only one's dead last vid where he is in a suit is fucking hilarious. Okay, I'll definitely watch it. Friends showed me a short of him slandering Archon continuity, and I already have 2 builds that used it well before it came out with that. Oh yeah, now I remember. Gamble, question. When it comes to the Bane mods, right? Do Bane mods like Smite Grenier and stuff like that stack with the Corrupted mods here? Because it's like multiple factions, or is it just Corrupted? I wasn't entirely sure about that. It's literally free corrosive. Oh, from the mod, yeah. Ah, my buddy Lundal's in the chat. For those who don't know, Lundal's a friend from the Elden Ring community. He's the best boy. Say hi. Actually a little bit worse, too. Oh, interesting. Alright, tentacle gun. Hello. Yeah, static. Graceless tarnish. When running fissures and the enemies get corrupted, they change. Oh, interesting. Ah, okay. I did not know that. I thought maybe they stacked. Oh, we got an acolyte. Where is he? Thanks again. Nice. Oh. Just dying. Oh. What? That obviously doesn't matter for normal fishers, but when doing long runs, it's important to know. Alright.
Our operative is making progress.
Any new information is helpful, Gamble, so thank you. Because I wasn't sure if it was like, because like obviously we got Grenier, Corpus, and Infested. I thought maybe they stacked or something, and I didn't know that. So I'm gonna use the Octocore for real quick. I think he was drinking champagne and smoking while wearing the suit. Okay, now that I do have to watch. For the Only One Dead video. Alright. Only One's Dead. Absolutely gonna watch him. That's the thing, I still need to get all the other corrupted mods. I only have a few of them. Well, the primed ones, that is. I have like all the normal ones. Narifto. Yeah, nice. By the way, Lindell, thanks for stopping by, man. I haven't heard from you in a while, so it's good to see you here. Just wanted to get that out of the way first. But yeah, me and Lindell, we go pretty far back. I've known him long before I started content. The dude's awesome. So if you're into Elden Ring, highly recommend giving the guy a watch. Yeah, I've been super busy with work. I understand, man. I've kind of been in a similar boat. Like, my upload schedule is now like 1 video a week, when before it was like 2 videos every couple days. Glad to be here, though. Yeah, man, it's always great to have you around. Love seeing you here. Actually, after this, we might do a little stimulus from stuff, because I do want to show off some tests for some build ideas I've got for some upcoming cooking plans. So I might as well give all those on stream a little sneak peek. Yeah, early access. That is exactly what it is. I might actually start doing that from now on too, because I've been thinking of getting into streaming a little bit more. So I might do that, where like on stream we'll just hang out for maybe a couple minutes or so, and then I'll show off like some new plans.
This day did I not prophesize this moment?
Oh, there's the nullifier, and you're dead. This one has your name on it. Oh. Where is he? Damn, he just died instantly.
But through its Yanis key, the void called to me. It brought me here.
Oh, it's violent.
Reborn.
So sad they did not keep voice speech after death in the circuit. I was so pissed when they removed that, because that's such a good meme. That's so iconic. Alright, die violent. It's a hoe. It isn't floaty and floated, it's a hoe. Yeah, Limbo's the one that gets all the hoes. I think we can answer that right off the bat. With the dope fashion. Element. Yeah. At least I'm getting some good amount of Argon crystals too. I'm doing this. So I can feed it to the helmet for some bio.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
Damn, he can't touch them as he is in another dimension now. I seriously need to use that song, Can't Touch This, in a video at some point. Like, that is too perfect for Limbo. Hey, 15 people, Jesus. Can't touch grass when I'm in the rift. That's the thing, think about it now. How would you describe Limbo's rift? Because yeah, it's an alternate plane of existence, right? But you can visibly tell that it has physical objects like normal. Only if you use the Limbucky fashion. Gear Cruncher. Hello, Gear! What's up? Welcome to some Limbo shenanigans for another 10 minutes before we go into the sim. Oberon God is here, yep. Testing my stun with my crit chance ribbon. I basically describe it as a layer in Photoshop. I think that's an awesome way of putting it. Oh yeah, Verse, I forgot. Your, yeah, that's your YouTube name, right? Gear? I forgot. I might be wrong here, because I have a terrible memory when it comes to names at times. Actually reminds me of something, Lundol. I need range with my Thorough Strike. Oh yeah, that's definitely you then. That's definitely Verse. Malundal, if you're still in the chat, because I don't know if you still are, I was thinking, you should seriously consider getting the Elden Ring streams, dude. Like, you probably go hard on those. We never got a Limbo Prime trailer. I would admit, I would probably make one of my own, actually, at some point. I just realized. Yeah. That is sad, like a Limbo Prime trailer would go so hard. Quick, get it started on Twitter. Limbo Prime trailer when. But nah, I'd probably make my own. It's like, fine, I'll do it myself. Damage is nice. Yeah. I'm surprised Reb didn't push for it though. That is interesting. Like, I don't understand it either. It might just be that Reb doesn't want to focus on old stuff and just wants to keep moving forward. To an extent. Like, I know they're going back and fixing previous things. Like, all the time. Where is... Oh, you. Ready for Gauss Prime? I have over 2k skill that's right. So I'm actually using the ultimate cheat code known as my wallet to buy the Prime access of him. Because I want those cosmetics that he has, too. Depends, Rev has definitely looked back more than the old team. Yeah. It might be possible that it's something that she's planning, too. It just hasn't happened yet. Flying all the relic packs. That reminds me too, were any of you guys on that stream before the bits of the Goth came out? When they were debating whether Limbo was Italian or not? I think that was pretty funny. And that kind of showed me that she's like, Limbo's not Italian.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
Yeah, that was so... I thought that was pretty hilarious. Oh wow, my strong one-shot's level 115 heavy gunners. Burst is cooking! The Oberon God is cooking. Fear him. I did armor strip them though. Oh, okay. That's a lot of damage. Oh, wait. That's all I want to do. There we go. I bought Regal Isle with some extra money I had, and I got Burst and Prime, and I'm waiting for Incarnate. Aw, man. Sorry to hear that, Burst. The Burst and Incarnate, though, Burst, I will say, it is very good. Like, easily one of the top 5s. We should get a Tigris Incarnate. I have 9 Forma and I'm moving on it. Now that would be awesome. I would love a Tigris Incarnate. As someone who's also a fellow Tigris enjoyer. Which, starting now actually, for guys in chat, name a weapon that you would love to see in Incarnate. Latron Incarnate. Latron Incarnate. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Still remember Tigris being meta. Tigris. A lot of Tigrises. Acrid for the meme. Daiku Incarnate. So, oh, Dystopia. Sobek Incarnate would go so hard. Imagine that with the acid shells augment. I'm getting 50p to rush my Octavia Prime. Wait, Obex Incarnate? Wait, am I wrong? Doesn't the Obex already have an Incarnate, or am I thinking of the Furax, the other fisting weapon? Sparring melees are in the shadows. Yeah. I remember when I first started, or tried Warframe. Yeah, I'm thinking of Furax, yeah. Yeah, and an Obex Incarnate would be pretty cool too. But I remember when I first tried Warframe back in 2018. And I remember using the Furax with Volt, and I would just go around speed punching everybody. 99% sure the Obex doesn't have an Incarnate. Yeah, I was wrong there. Man, that damage. I'd honestly want to see Galatine Incarnate. Heavy attack sending beams like Holy Moonlight Sword. Now that right there, Fino, you should send that to DE. That'd be amazing. Dude, a Brahma Incarnate would never happen. Oh wait, Stradivar Incarnate instead of that Dyke. Such a sad but cool weapon. Normal is better. Okay. Yeah, I remember using the Stradivar once. Thought it was cool. We're gonna use this a little bit. Yeah, I doubt anyone could see that. Or maybe a Sniper Incarnate. We actually have yet to get a Sniper Incarnate, so I would advocate for that. Ooh, how about this one? A Incarnate Opticore that turns what is it? The Incarnate mode is like the alt bar of the book. Latron's not a sniper, it's a semi-automatic rifle.
Hold out as long as you can.
Oh yeah, Burst, sorry for not saying this when you asked. I'm doing pretty good. You doing good, man? Sniper would be nice, but which? That is the thing, because there's not many snipers in this game, right? Maybe a Grinlock Incarnate? That could be interesting. Yeah. Alright, we hit the 20-minute mark. We're gonna bounce and do some stuff in Sim for a little bit.
It is done. Tenno.
And some Steel Essence, a couple of crappy Arcanes. Volcar and Grimlock seem worthy of Incarnates because of the augments they have. I would love that Grimlock. Yeah, I think if DE are gonna make an Incarnate, the Grimlock should absolutely be on there. Sorry, I love my Prisma Grimlock. CC, crit damage multi-shot is my revenge for it. Yeah, a Prisma Grimlock Incarnate would be awesome.
As ready as you will ever be.
Alright, so let me go into the sim. Isn't Grimlock a rifle and not a sniper? No, it's a sniper. It's classified as a sniper because I remember taking it into the you know those sortie missions where they restricted you to snipers, and it let me take the Grimlock in, so it is a sniper, I believe. Unless I'm thinking of the Volcar. But regardless, a Grimlock Incarnate would be awesome. Okay, so one of the first ideas, which I did show in a short a while back, is dual Ichor Incarnate, but with the melee vortex. Melee vortex here. Because, so what's interesting that I discovered from another friend of mine, Saren Styes. I'm trying to sell my corn through him with heat multi-shot, no negative. I hope that works out for you, man. Volcar actually has an augment that promotes headshots also, so that would fit with Incarnate. Yeah, I think it would. But, so I learned from my buddy Saren Styes, that's in a Discord, and in like Nova Umbral's Discord, which, by the way, I don't know if you guys didn't know there is a Discord open for us. I should probably put a link to that under my profile. That way you guys can find it, because he's in there as well if you want to ask him. But Saren Styes was telling me about how the dual Ichor Incarnate works. It doesn't scale with crits, and the clouds from the Incarnate only scale from like additive damage bonuses and like elemental mods, any of them. And the clouds will proc any elemental like statuses you have on the weapon, but they do toxin damage. So you need to make sure that you have corrosive. Sorry, not corrosive, like an armor strip. Buzzlock Incarnate. Now that'd be hilarious. And this is where this build comes in. Where I subzoom Limbo's 4 for pillage for the armor strip. And it also gives a little extra defense. And now, we're gonna use this. And the melee vortex on magnetic damage status has a 48% chance to pull an enemy upon death. Oh. Oh wait, that's wrong. What's that? Oh, that was from filming. Let me kill that. Put that down, put that down. Corrupted Heavy Gunners. Okay. Why pillage instead of Terrify? It's because Terrify doesn't work on Acolytes. I want to buy in chat filter and trade in chat. Okay. We're gonna strip them first. And then I'm gonna send them into Drift. Oh, I don't have 100% strength, so it's 100% strength, so it's good. Alright, so we're gonna do that. So first, I need to make sure... Nope, Terrify CC and they are immune to that. Yeah, so Terrify does not work specifically because of that. And then watch this. It should work pretty soon, hopefully. Oh, it worked on that guy, but it didn't work on these other ones. And the reasoning why I want to have the I-Cord with the magnetic status is because it only pulls them in on magnetic status effect. Oh, it's 45%. Okay. So let me show you, I'm gonna actually pause the AI so we don't move around. Oh, it moves around. There we go. They should pull them in, hopefully. Oh wait, I didn't have that. There we go. There it goes. It triggered. It triggered again. Right there. I have a build for you, Dystopia says. Yeah, I really want to try and pull this off if we can. So, the thing is, this works pretty well, right? And when the enemies get killed by clouds, they'll proc new clouds. But the problem is, I need a way to keep pulling them in. And so... Wait, do I have my stasis on? No, it's off. Okay. So... Oh! There we go. So I'm gonna do that. With the armor strip. And then when it triggers, it'll keep pulling the enemies in from a distance, right? But like I said, I need a way to pull them in. So I'm thinking of doing a collab with another creator, a little hush-hush on who it is, to bring in a frame that can gather the enemies in to restart the chain if necessary. Because I think that could be really funny. If that works. And then Occucore, Sepulchrum, Stug. Oh, hilariously enough, I have been messing around with the Stug. Check your Discord when you get the chance. I will, Dystopia. I'll check it out after this. Let me just make sure this is the right build. Oh, I need more stuff. I worked on this one for a solid hour? Dang. That's a little insane, my friend. Are you okay? To be honest, Aerostrike is better than Terrify because I think it has unlimited duration and breaks shields. I don't think it breaks shields burst, but I know it does strip armor and it is permanent. I know that. Alright, so we're not going to use Augur Pact. And what we want to do here is get the status chance as high as possible on this. It does. It does strip shields? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna have to look into that then. Ooh. I'm in Cascade right now. It removes any defense. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I'll have to look into that more. So the thing about the Stug is, it has like an invisible, like, status chance, and the base status chance is like 10. So you can actually get it to where it can start killing things if you have enough status mods on. And with Rift Torrent, we can actually get it to kill things sometimes. Defense strips are permanent, yeah. Well, unless it's from whatchamacallit, what's that thing called? Hear me out. Icors with influence and Terrify that spread the clouds. I really want to try that, like, so bad, Fino, but I don't have enough whatchamacallits on my weapon right now. Not my weapon. Oh my god, I'm having such a massive brain fart. I don't have enough arcanes to get the max version of it. Gamble heart. Gamble, imagine invisible heart to you. From me. Alright, and then we'll put on Augur Pact just for extra damage. Because I remember trying this out a while ago. Content creators uniting. Yeah. So we're gonna use the cum gun for this. It doesn't work super well, but I still think it's funny that I believe I can theoretically get it to kill things with this. There's enough Rift Torrent and other stuff. On a Limbo-y fashion. But yeah, see, it is actually proccing status. It's just hard. Oh. I was gonna give you some, but I only have one, lol. Sorry. But it's interesting that you can actually get status as a proc on this thing. It just doesn't show it. And I did actually try out Steel Path with this. I got to about 10 minutes. Because it somehow actually worked. Alright, let me try out the Zymos. Thorough Strike took over Ash's armor strip subsume. Yeah, it did. Galvanized Diffusion, Galvanized Crosshairs, Augur Pact. Hemorrhage. Lethal Torrent. Hey, Gamble, you're still in the chat, right? I forgot about how the Zymos's crit thing works. Does it scale with multi-shot or not? Do you know? Like the spores. You know, the spores that come from the headshots of the Zymos? It does scale with multi-shot? Okay. I'll put that on. Oh, no multi-shot for the bees? Okay. So I do have to keep additive damage. And we'll put on this. Alright, we're gonna try this real quick. Just fooling around with different weapons at this point. It'll still help base shot though, yeah. Whoa! There we go. That's what I was looking for. I love this thing. Spent 3 on my stun. Oh, that reloads pretty Man, that damage is good. Oh. You want a funny no-brain eye melting Zymos build? I would love any builds, my friend, Vino. That's a lot of red, yeah. What mods am I using? Oh, I only have Frostbite on. Remove that, actually. Don't put on Augur Pact. Let's see what this looks like. Try this out real quick and I'll try out some other weapons again. That's not Astra. Oh, now I remember why I had the cold on. It's because the bees do toxin damage. So that way I was getting viral. That's right. That's what it was. Okay, I'm an idiot here. Pistol Pestilence Scorch. Take Zymos on Limbo, subsume Trinity's ability, takes Avenger, Stasis, Banish. Them cast Trinity's 1 on the enemy, AFK shoot at its head, GG's. Oh, does the oh no, the Zymos thing works on Trinity's target. That's evil. That's actually evil. Alright, let's try out some other secondaries. Tenet Detron, my Plinks, the Mighty Seer, the Pox, the Pyrana, Latum, my Grimoire, Catabolus. Oh yeah, dual toxicist. Let's actually remod these. Gaze, I think the armor strip was. Yeah, it does work on Zaku's gaze. I remembered seeing that from a Mr. Warframe guy video long ago. And that was awesome. But Limbo's... Yeah, Limbo's way safer to do that thing simply because of the fact that they go through the rift. So we're gonna use this, and let's see what the difference is here. Dual toxicists go better. That's good damage. Yeah. So good. That is what I'm talking about. Alright. Phantasma, Quanta. I switched to PC. I missed when Warframes used to be 75 plat burn. Yeah, that weapon is just not okay. Alright, Sobek. I do have my Storm Prime, but I don't have the Incarnate yet, so I can't really show that. Trumna. Oh yeah, the new Trumna setup. Change the colors around a little bit. So I found out, like, I think I was mentioning this to you guys way earlier in the stream, right? That because of Limbo's additive damage bonus, using mods like Serration on Limbo are actually completely useless. Because since the damage is additive, it'll add to the base damage of the weapon before, like, crit multipliers and stuff. So the Rift Torrent is, like, acting as a free mod. So glad my second most used secondary got the Incarnate and used dual Toxo since the Naros came out. Yeah. The dual Toxicists are awesome. Absolutely adore that. That would be cool, but there is something important to keep in mind. Rift Torrent, like, has weird scaling with Mirage in her, with her ability. God, I love this. The Trumna. Love this. So much. The ultimate Warhammer 40k weapon. Oh, and also because of this, I made the Shedu actually somewhat viable. Finally. Make sure I remove that. Oh, that's right, I don't have Geneva. The Geneva Suggestion Cannon. Yeah. Hey dude, do you want to see my Gauss Fashion or Gauss Prime? Yeah, Verse, you can submit that in the Discord if you want to. I'll definitely see that. I love anything interesting. Does melee influence go through the rift? I don't know if it does. I haven't tested it yet. The Discord link will go up after the stream is done, guys. Because, like, I did put it in a couple of the videos before, like in the description, but I don't think anyone noticed it. So I'll put it under the whatchamacallit, in my account profile. That way you guys find it from now on. So I keep forgetting to do that. I was just about to ask Shedu. Yeah, it still works. Like, it's still pretty decent, I would say, under Rift Torrent. Like, it's not amazing, but it's certainly viable. Now, the Quanta Vandal. Now, this puppy is interesting with this build. So, look at the damage, right? 152 at base, right? And then pay attention to the slash ticks that we're gonna see. It's actually hilarious. 40,000. Alright, I like that. 50. Man, where's my 200? Where was that 200k that I got a while back? 60. It's a little slow to kill, but it works. Ten-year-old weapon, by the way. Yeah, this thing's 10 years old, right? This thing is ancient. Oh, thank you, Verse. I like the look. My channel fashion. I'll wait for them to get up again. Yeah, it's like slower to kill, but like, oh, there we go. There was the slash check I was looking for. Yeah, this seems old, but you can still put in the work. 10-year-old gun. We got one that throws dice and one that makes beach balls filled with pus. Yeah, I need to use that gun at some point again. The needless Squanta. Because I remember getting it once, not knowing how the bubble mechanic worked, and throwing it out, and I learned how it worked, and I was like, oh. I kind of feel bad now. Oh, that gave me a good idea for a meme video. Imagine it. Bubble gun with Zada's Whisper and Tiny Bubble Cataclysm build. Just bubble, bubble, bubble. Is funky. Proboscis Ceranos, the Phage, Phantasma, Fenmore, Paris. Bubblegum build. Bratton. I like the Loki guy. Alright, I think I'll show off the Amprex, and then I think I'll show off the Bubonico, and then I'm probably gonna be done with the stream, because I do got some things I gotta do pretty soon. And we've been on for how long? Oh, almost 2 hours! Jesus! Yeah. So I got no serration on this build, I'll show you it after it. And I'm doing this. It can still do it! Man, I love this thing. I'm gonna keep that enemy there. And then we got... I renamed it to the Arm of God. Speaking of Mutilus Ceranos is funny with split flights. You'd not expect it to be able to use it as it is AoE. Amprex, one of my old faves. Yeah, the craziest thing about the Amprex, I'll show it after this. I believe it still is my most used primary. I believe. I could be wrong. But yeah. I'm using the alt fire, and then this. Good damage. I do think I need to boost the fire rate and reload speed on this stuff. Hear me. Alright, Burst, so I'm hearing you. What you got for me? This thing was way stronger earlier. Maybe I moved to move the mod. Nice. We got the boys. can still do good damage. It's nice. Alright, so the build for this one, this is what I've been using for it. Do have a Riven. And then, yeah, the Amperex. Let me show the Amperex again. I forgot. Here. Yeah, I was doing that, right? No serration. It's actually crazy. And Boltor and Karnan. Cedo. Samaris is a child predator. Remember what Ortis said? He looked up to Samaris, and Samaris would put him in his sanctuary predator activity. I mean, it kind of fits. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of fits. And, oh yeah, the Basmu, Ultranox. Oh yeah, Opticore. Love this. So on this one, I'm not using Serration either. I do have my Riven with crit chance and fire rate, with more fire rate. Tenno, do you think me a weeb? Imagine if they brought back Samaris' voice actor and actually had him say something like that. No serration, mind you. And I am hitting slash ticks in the 200Ks with the headshot. I don't know if he left or not, I just haven't seen him do any new voice lines, you know what I mean, Static? He hasn't been around. No serration. And I am doing this. Even without Rift Torrents, it's hitting hard. And then there's 40. Yep, there we go. Freaking love the Opticore. Now, if we could just get an Incarnate. And deal with that. Oh, excuse me. Alright, everybody, I think that's probably going to be it for this stream, because I unfortunately gotta go now to do some things for a little bit. But I will say, this has been an absolute blast doing something like this again. I really need to get into the habit of doing streams more often. And, you guys got any last minute questions? Go be an adult. Yep. I mean, when you're a guy like me who's got a full-time job, you gotta do what you gotta do. Thanks for chilling. It was a pleasure having you here, Dystopia. I mean, we have one of the GOATs here. Same thing with Gamble. And then good old Burst. But anyway, I think that's it now, and I'll see you guys later, alright? It's good having you hanging out with us, Fino. Good to see you again. You're welcome, Static Cat. And have a wonderful day, every single one of you. I tip my hat to you.